here speaking on my own, even though I'm here with Patriot Mobile, because since it's a primary race.
Okay.
I'm also precinct chair with the Tarrant County Republican Party, so I can speak in that regard too.
Oh, great. Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, because we need. It's so wonderful being here because the energy is so good and people are all fighting for America. There's no really gray area between anybody here that I can see.
No. Yeah, there's no more reaching across the aisle. We're in the fight for the life of our country.
Yeah.
It's not time to reach across the aisle. It's time to stand up and take charge.
Yes. And I, what would you think if we're effectively we're in our aisles and we just said what Americans want as long as it's constitutional we should be getting.
Yeah, we just want freedom.
We want freedom, liberty,
yes.
opportunity. We want our people when they're working for us and representing us to do what we want.
Because we are the bosses of
We are the bosses of them.
Yes.
And they think that we are their subjects.
Exactly.
Right?
That's not how it works.
The establishment, the radical left, they all think, on both sides of the establishment, think that we're the subjects.
Absolutely.
So what we came up with at Go USA, which I'm hoping you'll like, is the idea of creating a universal, nonpartisan, popular scoring system that just simply shows this is what the people want on every issue, and this is where your politician stands. And we have the goods to prove on not what they say, more what they do, what their voting record is. And so
show me the money, where they donate to, the money the places they raise money for.
That's right.
We have a candidate in Tarrant County right now who did multiple events. She's on the Republican primary, multiple events that raise money for Planned Parenthood. She wrote a letter asking for gun control to Congress. I could go on and on. She marched with BLM, chanted with BLM, went on news saying, I hope they don't run out of energy. I hope they don't quit.
And this is the same organization that just bailed out a guy, I forget which city it was in, but they tried to commit an assassination. Did you know about that?
No, I didn't know about that.
A Black Lives Matter, darling of Black Lives Matter. He's pictured with Obama and all the. I think he's 21, 22 years old. He walked into an office and tried to murder a Jewish candidate for mayor. I forget which town it was, which city. And they did a GoFundMe campaign that wouldn't fund the speedster truckers in Canada, but they raised $100,000 on GoFundMe to bail out their guy, who's now free, that actually shot a gun, tried to assassinate a Jewish candidate for. They don't care about.
The money is endless for getting criminals out of jail.
Yes.
But there's no money for the righteous side to fight, and that's why conservatives need to stick together. And we need organizations like yours who do the research, who get past the rhetoric and say, no, this is how they voted, this is how they donated, this is who they really are. Pull back the veil and speak truth.
Yes.
Truth should be nonpartisan.
Correct. One thing, Joe Flynn's calling me. 1 second. Hi, Joe. Good. I'm just. You mean the escalators? Right for the media route? I'll find it. It's near Media Row, right? Okay. Right in front of Media Row. Okay, where are you at? A couple minutes? Oh, 5 minutes, right? See you 5 minutes at the bottom of the escalator. Thanks. Bye.
Can I just get 30 seconds on this Tarrant County race?
No, we're going to do that. That was General Flynn's brother.
Okay, cool.
I'm meeting him next. That's why I wanted to take that call.
Yeah,
I don't usually do that, but
absolutely.
I've never had
that happen before.
What?
Worth it. Yeah.
Worth it.
Because we were supposed to meet at 3 and we're running late, and I didn't want to not take his call because you miss him. It could be like I get his voicemail.
I know.
You know how it goes. All right, so
Behind the scenes,
okay,
how things operate.
All right, so continue. So we'll continue with. You have like 5 more minutes, you said. So.
Okay, so just real quickly. So we have we need someone like you guys in Tarrant County. We have a situation where it's a Republican primary, and we have a very liberal candidate on the Republican primary ballot. She marched with BLM. She chanted with BLM. She did an interview saying, I hope they keep going. She did multiple fundraisers that raised money for Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
She signed a letter with several Democrat mayors to fight for more for gun control, and she's on the Republican ballot. On the other hand, you've got sort of the underdog, Tim O'Hare, who is the conservative. He led our fight against critical race theory in South Lake, Texas. You may have heard of us flipping seats there. He and I ran that political action committee. Thank you. He's a champion for taxpayers. He supports police. He is a God-fearing, solid, walk-the-walk guy, and we need more people exposing the truth in Tarrant County. Tarrant County is a huge Soros target because they know Tarrant County is very important to Texas.
Well, this is I want to be helping anywhere we can. We're dozens of candidates already. We supported, Glenn Youngkin in Virginia.
Yes.
He was about 5 or 6 points down in September. We did an event with the Second Amendment Institute in Richmond, Virginia in September. We promoted the op score, 4 points, 4.2 points for Youngkin. Okay, we did it. We scored him 4 out of 5. It's a very high score versus a negative 1.6 for Terry McAuliffe, the Clintonite.
That's huge.
Right?
People not knowing how the sausage is made don't understand how huge that is. And let me tell you, I'm a Texan. I love Texas, but I'm from Roanoke, Virginia. So thank you guys for doing that.
Well, we did hard. We don't, our philosophy is that we worked hard to support Glenn Youngkin, and we that was the big race last year. We had to make sure we supported, and now we want to do the same thing with every other race that we can in 2022. And really, again, the idea is.
Videographer note. Videographer got a 4.8.
Oh, our videographer got a 4.8, the highest score recorded so far. No one's gotten a 5 yet.
Oh, wonderful.
No one's got 5 is nearly impossible. Like Jesus would get a 5. I don't get a 5, and I invented the thing. Okay? So it's a popular score, so you might not always agree with the popular. If you're pro-life, you might not get a full score because people do want abortion in the early term, not in the late term, for example. So the idea of the popular score is that if we get this moving, we don't just get, conservative scoring system, only conservatives watch it. It doesn't do anything to move the needle.
Right.
But we need a complete score that says exposes fraud, corruption, lies, deceit, and where they stand on all the issues versus the people. Simple. It should have been done 20 years ago. If it's done, these people, that liberal will not get in, because if this was successful, people on the left,
truth would be revealed.
And I have people on the left all the time. They sort themselves and they realize, wait a minute, why am I voting for this jerk? Because I'm gay, I have to vote Democrat, or I'm Christian, I have to vote Republican. How about you're voting for the person and what they stand for, and nothing else matters? And now the two-party system doesn't matter as much. It's just do your job. And this is your job, what the people want. A representative is supposed to represent the people. So that's what I'd love to do, because we've already helped people already with this new system, and we want to do the same thing. And I ran for Congress in 2020. I wish it was existing then, because I think I would have won my race if people woke up and they said, wait a minute, I'm with this guy on the issues. And we need to do this, because this will stop these tyrants from getting in office.
We want more of this in Texas, so I will follow up with
Let's
you.
follow up. If I can do something, if we can do something,
absolutely.
I do scores. We're doing a big thing in Michigan, where with the MAGA rally, we've got R&R involved, Republicans for National Renewal is putting it together with Go USA. It's going to be a big, huge event. We have Mitchum and we have a number of fighters coming to it that are running for Congress and Senate.
Wonderful.
So I want to do the same thing in Texas. Let's figure it out. Let's keep Texas bright red.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, Leigh.
Thank you so much.
Great meeting you. Thanks for staying in the fight.
Nice to meet you too. Absolutely. Now I'm going to give you my real business card.
Okay, perfect. And I'll give you.
I've got it right here.
Did I give you this stuff yet?
I got it.
Okay. So we're going to be.
Well, I'm going to be at the gala.
That's tonight.
Oh, that's right. It's tonight.